We are 3 weeks away from the annual Porchfest in Springfield, and thousands are expected to fill the streets.
But to many families, that means a 3-week countdown until the city answers their calls for help. They say hazardous holes cover the streets, and that's a problem for the upcoming event. Shelby Danielson is live with more details tonight. Shelby?
Well, in addition to this event, which I know a lot of people look forward to, there is a 5K race on that same day. So thousands of people running and walking in this area, and this street is part of that route. And you can see one of those holes right here. And just in this block, you can see it's one of three, one right here, and then there's two. And then you can see those two orange cones down the way. A lot of people say it's a disaster waiting to happen. This is Porchfest, an all-day event in November that will follow a 5K in the morning. But what many runners may not be prepared for is the hazardous obstacle course this route has become.
I imagine that there are likely more than 100.
Christina Parrish-Stone is trying to expedite a solution from the city.
They're actually much deeper than the normal pothole and, in my opinion, more dangerous than potholes.
She reached out to Public Works, sending them this picture. I went out and found several more just like it.
He responded right away and assured me that he would address it.
My cousin came by to visit me, and she actually ran into that hole.
Barbara Lee says their response to her was swift, but she's not satisfied.
They did send someone out with the cone, but that was about 3 weeks ago, so they haven't fixed it yet.
So this one is actually very small. That's about the smallest
Bill Hoff's wife's car recently fell victim to a pothole. He says many of them are hidden by debris.
All the way in, and there's actually piles of leaves that have gathered.
Some streets look perfectly fine, but are home to the deepest holes. Some potholes are so deep you won't even know they exist until you're right on top of it. We decided to drive the route of the upcoming 5K and found orange cones scattered all along the way. Many of the holes are measuring 1.5 to 2 feet deep.
Part of the problem is these water and drainage pipes, sewer pipes, are crumbling, and when they collapse, the street above it collapses also.
An aging sewer system and pipes under the pavement could be to blame. In fact, during our interview, JEA was fixing a broken pipe along Christina's street. It appeared to be one of many in the area.
It is sad that they really have to focus on projects that are brought to their attention because they are potential areas of liability for the city. It would be nice if they had enough money that they could take care of these things proactively.
And JEA says they are now investigating to see if the aging pipes underneath these roads are causing all of this erosion. And we spoke with the city. They just called us and said that this road, West 4th Street, is part of a major reconstruction project happening this year. And the next street, Silver Street, is actually one that Public Works is currently looking into. So we'll be following up ahead of that Porchfest. For now, live in Springfield, Shelby Danielson, First Coast News on your side.